Hello, I'm Adam. In this quick challenge, I'm going to show you how to solve a really common coding challenge regarding palindromes. So we'll get going. The camera's over there, but I'm actually going to be working on the screen here, so I'm not ignoring you. I'm just looking over here for now while I'm working. So yeah, what we've got is a function. It's called isPalindrome, and palindrome, sorry, takes a parameter x. And what we need to do with x is we need to write a function that checks if a given string, case insensitive, is a palindrome. And a palindrome is a word where going left to right, the values are exactly the same as going right to left. So ABBA is the same as ABBA going from right, and from the left it's ABBA from the left. So that is definitely a palindrome. In this example, it's case insensitive. So if I was to strictly check ABBA, this particular example is the same as ABBA lowercase at the start. So uppercase at the start on the left and lowercase on the right. If I was to strictly check that for equality, it would be false. But in this example, they want you to do it case insensitive. So it doesn't matter whether it's lowercase or uppercase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a comment and just go store in Y, and we'll use Y because it's the next letter up from X in the alphabet, and it's a common thing to do in mathematics for variables. So we'll just go store in Y the value of X reversed in case insensitive form. Cool. So let's go. We'll use a constant because this isn't going to change. We'll just say y, so we're just declaring the variable there, y, and we're just going to go, first we could go x dot, now this is where I'm going to use some string method. I'm going to use a string method called split, which as you can see there explains exactly what it does. If I include this argument, it will split each character in the string here without any spaces or delimiters. It'll just split it into individual elements in an array. So if I do that and then I log it, well, I can return it because these are all logging the value of the return value of this function. So I'm getting each of the characters on their own as elements in the array. And that's what I want. But I haven't got there yet. What I've said I'm going to do is store in Y the value of X reversed in case insensitive form. So I can actually just use this built-in method. It doesn't say anywhere in this challenge I can't. And now if I return that, I get these arrays of characters, ABBA, Bob, and hello. They are now backwards, so that the lowercase letter is now on the left and the uppercase letter is on the right for ABBA. That's it reversed. But we're not done yet. I need to join it as a string. So I've kind of broken it up, reversed it, and then joined it back together again as a string. And now we've got ABBA. Oops, I didn't include this to say nothing as a delimiter. There we go. ABBA is ABBA backwards as a string, and we want to compare strings for strings on this. We don't want to compare arrays because of the pass by reference issue. But one tiny last step to do is to take into account this case insensitive form. And to solve that, I'm just going to go to lower case, which will apply to all of the characters in this string. So now if you look, there's an uppercase A, it should all go to lowercase. And it does, ABBA, Bob, and Ole. So we know these two are true and this last one's false. ABBA is true, Bob is true, and hello is false. So what I need to do now is check for equality. Is X, and we just need to do one little step here, lowercase x. So I'll just return that for now so we see what it actually does. And all that does is return this input x with all the characters in lowercase. So we're doing that so that when we compare for equality with y, it's going to check like for like values rather than the case of the letters. And now we get true, true, false, and that's the challenge solved. It was as simple as that. All I'd done was store in y the value of x reversed in lowercase, case insensitive form, and then compare x lowercase to the value of y. We could say both as strings. Cool. So that was quite simple. I could, and you can see that's the answer, that's the challenge solved. I could really have just done this. I could have taken this bit here and just put it there, get rid of all of this, and present my neat little one-liner. True, true, false. Very good. Cool. I mean, simple as that. You can do lots of things to refactor this. You could say x and then dot, make the dot line up maybe, and just go da, 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 da. Now that looks kind of funky, but I'll just put it back to how it was. And we are good to go. Cool, that is the challenge solved. That is a palindrome. It's just a word reversed, and they're both exactly the same, and that's the approach I took. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching.